back to Riding Along with Dan. What is going on, folks? It's Wednesday morning. It's 7:06 in the morning. Still working on my first load. How's everybody doing this morning? Okay, I hope. It's 43 degrees out here in New Jersey. 43. So yesterday, when I got back to the yard, I finally got a chance to wash my truck. And boy, was it dirty. Let me tell you, I got all that salt off, all that dirt off. I spent like maybe a half hour washing the truck. Nobody was back yet. I was like the first one back to the yard. I guess a lot of guys didn't know it was up and running or didn't go check it. When I checked the spigot coming out of the ground, the water started coming out. So I said, okay, let me go inside, hook up the hose, and get it going. Hooked up the hose, turned on the washer, put some diesel in the tank so I could get some hot water and wash it down. Give it a good bath yesterday, man. It needed. And we just had a new 55-gallon drum of Show Shine soap delivered, so that worked out good. Tapped into that, ran a different hose to that, so I could soak down the truck. Now it came out nice, but the problem is it's raining right now, so you know I'm happy that I just got it washed. I got all that salt off, because you know that salt will eat right through the wires. It's not good for anything, man. So I was happy I got it washed yesterday. So I went live yesterday. When I was home, I went live. I had quite a few subscribers comment on my go live. I think it's really the first time I ever did that for a long period of time. Go live, answer questions. A lot of guys commented on the live, but they were telling me that it's in private. So I gotta figure out how to take it off private and put it to public, I guess. I tried to figure it out last night, but I couldn't find where I changed the settings. So I'm gonna have to look again today. So this morning I want to give a shout out to one of my longtime subscribers. His name is Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford was a front loader driver for a long time. He's now retired. He sits back every day and watches his favorite show on YouTube, Riding Along with Dan. Good morning, Gerald Ford. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a great day. So like I said, it's only 10 after 7 in the morning. I'm not loaded yet, still working on my first load. And yesterday we talked a little about taking pride in your job, which is something I do. It's something I believe in, and I think it goes a long way. And it shows the company that this guy's a good driver, he cares about what he does. And I think everybody should think along the same lines as I do, but not everybody does. Even the equipment I drive, I take a lot of pride in, and my job. So that's what we talked about yesterday, and I got quite a few responses to that a lot of people agree with me, that, you know, it's something that you have a job, you're lucky to have a job, so why not take care of it, take pride in it, and do it the best way you know how. That's how I look at it. And I think that's the right way to look at it. Maybe not everybody agrees, but I've been doing this all my life. A lot of people say, well, how can you just do garbage there? Why you want to do that job? Well, it's like this. It pays my bills. It's a hard job. Not a lot of people want to do it. Not a lot of people know how to do it. And I'm one of the lucky ones that ended up with a good company to work for. And it makes it so much easier for me that the job is not that far from the house, so I'm pretty lucky. A lot of guys have to travel pretty far to get the job. today I wanted to talk about safety. I wanted to talk about why you're driving, what you're not supposed to do, what our company does not want you to do. Number one, and this is in every company, I'm sure. Back it up, blow the horn, back it up, blow the horn. Number one is your phone. My cell phone stays right there, you guys can see it. If the phone rings and I recognize the phone number, I will stop and pull over and answer the phone. That's number one. Number two, no earbuds and no Bluetooth headsets while you're driving. Because honestly, how are you supposed to hear what's going on around you? How are you supposed to hear if something happens to the truck? I mean, me personally, yeah, I listen to the radio sometimes, but it's not mad loud. I like to hear what's going on around me. If you blow a tire or something happens to the truck. And you know when you drive a truck, the same truck all the time, you get to know your truck, you get to know the sounds of your truck. And when you hear something that doesn't sound right, it tells you, there's something wrong, that doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? So definitely no earbuds and definitely no Bluetooth headsets allowed on this job because they don't want it, okay? I guess it's got to do with insurance reasons. It's got to do, first and foremost, safety. They want you out there safe. They want you to get the job done safely, do it the right way and the safe way. I'll be right back, folks. I got to open up this gate and we'll continue this conversation. Other things this company would like you to do: come to work properly dressed in your proper work attire. Okay, that means safety vest, your reflective jacket, pants, and most importantly, this company you have to wear steel toe work boots. It's mandatory. No sneakers, no shoes, and certainly no flip-flops. So yeah, you gotta wear steel toe work boots. Mandatory. Okay? They don't want you looking at your phone at all when you're driving. They want you to focus on what you're doing. They don't want you packing the load while you're driving, because now you gotta take your eyes off the road, look down here at the keypad and pack your load. Okay, that's another no-no. They want you fully focused on your driving and what you're doing. Just like yesterday, I don't know if you guys watched the video, I had a car pulled right out in front of me, right out of the side street, right out in front of me. So if I wasn't paying attention, that could have been a different story. But like I said, you need to pay attention. You need to always be prepared, and always, it's another big one with our company. You have to wear your seatbelt. That's a must. You gotta wear that seatbelt. The other thing is, I don't know about a lot of your companies, but we have cameras all over the place in these trucks watching you. They can watch you at any given time of the day to see what you're up to see how you're doing. And it's good. I like it because God forbid you get into an accident, that camera records everything that happens. The other thing is that when you're in a garbage truck and you're riding with somebody, you know, I understand that you want to have a conversation, that's fine, but please pay attention to your driving and what's going on around you. The other thing my company does not want is speeding. speed between 5 and 10 miles an hour. Okay, slowly. Always watching your mirrors and sounding your horn, and make sure your strobe lights are working and your forwards. And while you're backing up, sound the horn so people know what you're doing and that you're backing up, so people can't say, "Oh, I didn't hear him." So always take safety, guys. Safety is priority, especially in this job, what we do in the garbage man's world. This is one of the 10 most dangerous jobs in the world, being a garbage man, and you gotta be safe, guys. You have gotta be safe. And the other thing is, when you're out here working, and you're always, especially the garbage guys on the back of the truck, you're always playing in traffic, you're always in and out of traffic, you're always running across the street to get that garbage can on the other side. You're always out there in the line of fire. So I gotta tell you guys, you gotta be careful, you gotta be watching. Do not wear earbuds on the back of